Welcome back, everyone. If you thought driving in the US was already frustrating, buckle up. Because under Trump's new 2025 transportation policies, the roads are about to look very different. Whether you drive daily for work, road trip on weekends, or just run errands, these changes will affect you. From banned car features to shocking license restrictions, today we're breaking down the 15 new driving rules that will completely change how you hit the road in 2025. And believe me, some of these are outrageous. So before we jump in, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust the end of this video, you'll be rethinking every trip you take behind the wheel. And stick around to the very end. I'll show you how to legally fight back, protect your rights, and avoid the worst of these restrictions. Let's get started. Number 1, no more gas-powered cars in city centers. Yes, you heard that right. Trump's administration is pushing a hardline policy, banning all gasoline-powered vehicles from the downtown zones of over 20 major cities. Only electric and hybrid vehicles are allowed within the green zones. Officially, this is to fight urban smog and boost America's EV production. But critics say it's a flip-flop, especially after years of environmental rollbacks. And if you can't afford a Tesla or a Chevy Bolt, tough luck. Your car could be towed, fined, or even locked out by new license plate geofencing tech. Number 2, every driver now subject to real-time GPS monitoring. Every new car sold in 2025 will be federally required to come with a built-in GPS tracker. It reports your speed, location, route, and even braking behavior to a central DOT database. Supporters say it's to crack down on reckless driving and hit-and-run incidents. But privacy watchdogs are calling it the death of the Fourth Amendment on wheels. And here's the kicker. Opt-out isn't an option. Number 3, zero-tolerance speed enforcement. Remember the 5 mph grace zone most cops used to give? Gone. Now, if you go 1 inch miles over the limit, just 1, you're getting ticketed. Thousands of speed cameras are being installed nationwide. No warnings, no exceptions. Critics say it's less about safety and more about revenue. Expect your mailbox to fill with tickets. Number 4, credit checks now required to buy a car. In a move shocking to both the auto industry and civil rights advocates, a minimum credit score of 650 is now required to buy or lease a vehicle. The administration argues it's to cut down on loan defaults and vehicle repossessions. But activists say this unfairly blocks access to transportation for low-income families. No credit, no car? Number 5, dash cams now mandatory nationwide. Every vehicle on the road is now required to install a registered dashboard camera. And it must be on at all times when the car is moving. Both insurance companies and law enforcement will have access to this footage. While it may help settle accident disputes, many drivers feel like Big Brother has officially moved into the passenger seat. Number 6, car window tinting over 20% is now banned. Federal law now overrides state tint rules. Any tint darker than 20% is now illegal, even if your state used to allow it. Police unions say it's about officer safety and visibility. But civil liberties groups warn this opens the door to more profiling and unnecessary stops, especially for minority drivers. Number 7, yearly driving tests for seniors and teens. Anyone under 21 or over 65 must now take an in-person driving test every single year to maintain their license. The government cites accident risk statistics, but seniors call it discriminatory. Teens say it's just another way to squeeze them out of independence. And DMV lines, expect them to get even longer. Number 8, ride-sharing with strangers is now illegal without a background check. Say goodbye to casual carpooling. Want to give someone a ride or take one from Craigslist, Facebook, or even a local event? That's now illegal without a federal background check for both driver and passenger. Ride-sharing apps must now integrate DOJ screening systems. It's part of a plan to fight trafficking, but critics say it destroys grassroots carpool culture. Number 9, audio surveillance in all rideshare vehicles. Uber, Lyft, taxis, they must now record audio of every ride, start to finish. Recordings are uploaded to a federal database and kept for 90 days minimum. Supporters claim it's a necessary move to stop abuse and harassment. But drivers and riders alike feel like they're being treated as suspects before a crime has even happened. Number 10, eating or drinking. While driving is now federally illegal. That's right, no more coffee sips, no more water bottles, no more snacking on that breakfast sandwich. Eating or drinking while driving is now legally classified as distracted driving. Get caught? It's a ticket, or worse, points on your license. Even opening a bottle while your car is in motion is a violation. The law is strict and unforgiving. Number 11, facial recognition required at toll booths. Old school toll passes and license scanning? Out. In 2025, facial recognition is the new norm at toll stations nationwide. Just look at the camera and keep moving. Officials say it speeds up traffic and eliminates toll fraud. But privacy experts warn of yet another government biometric database being built, without your consent. Number 12, National Teen Driver Curfew. All drivers under 18 years old are now banned from being on the road between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., unless they carry a certified work exemption. The rule was pushed after a spike in nighttime crashes involving young drivers. But teens and parents argue this punishes everyone for the mistakes of a few. It's especially hard on youth in rural areas with no public transport. Number 13, license plate scanning in all parking lots. Major parking lots, including malls, stadiums, and grocery stores, now have automated plate readers. Your plate is scanned as you enter and exit. If you have an unpaid ticket, expired registration, or even a past toll violation, your car may be booted or towed on the spot. Critics call this automated over-policing, driven by profit. Number 14, gas stations are now 100% cashless. Cash is no longer accepted at any gas station nationwide. Digital payment only, credit, debit, app, or digital wallet. The government says this cuts down on robbery and tax evasion. But for the 7 million unbanked Americans, this means fewer places to fuel up. Another system that leaves the vulnerable behind. Number 15, talking back to a traffic cop can now suspend your license. This one is jaw-dropping. A new federal rule allows traffic officers to instantly suspend your license if you argue, question, or fail to comply verbally. There's no appeal on the spot. The goal is de-escalation, say officials. But legal experts argue it's a terrifying abuse of power and a violation of free speech. So what do you think? Are these laws really about safety, or are they about control? Are we protecting drivers or creating a surveillance state on wheels? Let me know in the comments. And if you're outraged, don't just sit back. Share this video, contact your representatives, and push back against companies and lawmakers pushing these laws. Boycott surveillance tech, sign petitions, get involved. And don't forget to subscribe. Because next week we're exposing the corporate interests profiting from these laws and how to legally fight back to protect your rights as a driver. Hit that like button if you believe driving freedom is worth defending. Stay safe, stay alert, and I'll see you in the next one.